now.
All right, students, when you go to do the magnetic fields lab, okay, what you want to do is you want to take your magnets. As you notice, they have the north and south ends, and you've already played with those to kind of see how they work. And so the first example that you do is north and south end 1 to 2 inches apart from each other. So I'm going to set them about 1 inch apart. Okay, and then you have a piece of wax paper and regular paper. You're going to lay those right over the magnets. Okay. Then what you do is you take the iron filings. Now you only have a certain amount of iron filings. If they spill, they get lost, then we kind of have a problem later. So we need all of these iron filings back in the cup. To do that, you're going to be pouring them back in the cup a certain way, and I'll show you. But here's how you do the magnetic fields. So you take and you just sprinkle lightly, very, very, very lightly, the filings. So you can start to see the shape of the magnet, and then you kind of know where the other magnet is too, because you start to see that shape as well. So you sprinkle the filings, and you're going to sprinkle some up above and some down below, like this, all over the place. So you can kind of see how everything's going. And then there's some areas where you may need to put a few more. Okay, so you can start to see the magnetic fields. Now we're just going to show you on this one example. The other ones you will need to do just like this, but just rearrange the magnets, and we'll talk about that. When you're ready to put the filings back, you take just this white paper, lift up the edges, put them all to the center, and it is preferred that you have the cup in the bin, and then pour the filings back in the cup. If any have gotten away, they might have landed on the wax paper. So then you take the wax paper, okay, and try to dump any back in the cup. Some will get on the counter, so you'll just want to scoop those back in the cup and then put the lid back on to readjust the magnets. To adjust them for the next one, you'll do 2 north ends. So you will have the north ends facing each other about 1 inch or 2 apart, and then you will replace the papers and repeat the process. You'll also repeat that for south and south. Also repeating the cleanup every time. Remember, the cleanup is you gather those toward the center of the paper and then pour them back in the cup. A few will be lost, but not many should be lost. Okay, one thing we never do, we never ever today do the following things. We never pour the iron filings directly on magnets. We make sure that they're covered with the paper before we do any pouring, and we only pour where the magnets are. We don't, or where the magnets are covered. We do not pour at the ends where they are not covered. That is very important for today. Okay, if you have any other questions, see your teacher, but make sure that cleanup is done really well today, because then we lose things that we need. All right, please work as a group to help that accidents don't happen or things don't happen that shouldn't. Thank you.